And what does that cost me as an investor?
So we charge fees based on the models that you subscribe to. So it's anywhere from 0.5% to about 1.5% currently is the range of models. So unlike an RA, as an example, we don't charge you on unallocated assets, just on the subscriptions you take, and we share those fees with the people who are managing the models on the other side.
Okay.
The only other fees that you pay is you pay the trading commissions in the end brokerage account that we're trading in. Currently, you can open an account with Interactive Brokers or with TDA. IB charges like $1 a trade commissions.
So you've arranged flat prices with all these brokers for all of the accounts, so everybody gets the same price.
Everybody gets the same price,
right.
And so you open the account, we trade in that account. And unlike an RIA, a typical RIA, we don't get a kickback on the commissions. So.
Right.
The trade commission. So we have, unlike a fund, we have no kind of entry fees, load fees, exit fees, hidden fees, other fees. We charge a flat percentage of assets that you've got subscribed to any one individual, and then we share that with the individual who's leading the way.
Okay, so there's an expense ratio and a profit sharing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great summary, much better summary than my sort of long-winded version.
No, but I just want to make sure. So, I mean, in many factors, you're operating like a hedge fund. You're only getting paid on the back end if you perform and provide alpha for the investor.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's what I like about it. Here's what seems intriguing, and I get a lot of people asking me, how do I invest in China? Well, the answer right now is go to Shanghai, go to the exchange, and open up an account. That's one way.
Go and see Joe Agresti, who's a guy on CVIM right now, who's managing a China and India model, who used to be a prop trader at Chimera, and that's his specialty, and he's trading it, and you're going to trade what he's doing with his own money.
Which is fantastic. Again, talk about again the internet world flattening the investment business, because in the past it's been difficult. And like you said, you either had to somebody had to make an introduction for me to that person, that's based in Hong Kong or now Shanghai.
I stopped it, or I kind of, picked it, but I couldn't see the guy I was following. How good is he really? What's he been doing? I believe in his investment?
So many of the mutual funds are they're too big, or they're not diversified enough. They're too broad, they're too indexed. So you're really able, and I think just like small cap stocks, smaller money managers, say under $100 million, I think are going to give you the best bang for your buck, because their money's in there with you, and they're going to have more interest in driving returns with managing the risk versus, your Fidelities and your Vanguards, which have hundreds of billions of dollars, but they're just collecting fees. They don't care.
That's it, and you'd be amazed and impressed by the kind of quality of the people, because these guys are doing it with their own money, and they're doing all the hard work with very focused strategies, given what they know or what they have access to or how they trade. You know what it's like when you find sort of great individual investors tend to have a sort of coherent strategy or approach, and also they're putting their own money down. So, for example, we've got one guy who's on there as a good example. He's managing his own IRA. He has $250,000 plus in his own IRA that he actively manages and sits, and that's what he does all day. And so if I'm managing my IRA, I'm going, do I want to follow the guy who's like me and doing it with his own money, or do I want to go to someone else who's going to make money off trading commissions